Hello? Oh, hey. Hold on. I'm doing it. Gotta do a Discord message and whatnot and all that. I haven't watched many trailers from like today or anything. How's everyone doing? Hang on. All right. Oh, is this like the newest shit? Some VR showcase or something was the last thing. Oh man. VR stuff, huh? Oh, is this new shit? This isn't new shit, is it? Where is oh, I'm on the wrong year. Hang on. Oh, this is old. Hold on. Do I just do 25? Oh, okay. There we are. I did try Neo 3. Yeah. Actually, Lauric. What's up, Brucey? What's up, Ashif? What's up, TDM? What's up, Polly? What's up, Heavens Cloud? I think that's from before. It is good.
Can a million piece together like a broken bone?
Alright, we're turning that down.
Can that be?
What is this shit? Okay, clearly we can't watch everything. What the fuck is that? Did I play any Switch? Well, I have a Switch 2. I have it near me. I have a Switch 2. I didn't get any Switch 2 games. So it's not really. I booted up F-Zero GX. How are the Joy-Cons? I don't know. They're fucking Joy-Cons. I'm going to use a Pro controller and buy some hoary things to play as soon as they get made. I don't know. I mean, they're fine. I just don't. I either got to get a grip or, you know, it's too fucking flat. I got big hands. I don't know. The sticks. Everyone. I heard people saying the sticks feel a lot better. They feel kind of the same to me. Like somewhat semi disappointing. All right, y'all gotta shout out something. That looks good. Winnie's Hole, dude. Don't underestimate Winnie's Hole.
Decisions best he can. Sometimes he needs a helping hand, or two or three. This is
From the
our
developer
guide.
of oh god, I always forget this.
He is our host. We live inside. A virus spreading, helping
A
guide,
good puzzle game.
Placing shapes to spread infection. Strategize with your direction. Collect cells to grow mutations. Test our vessels' limitations.
Ring of Pain.
When our
This is the
hosts
Ring of
are
Pain
under
developer.
threat, a virus does what it does best. Survival is our prime objective. Send the brain a new directive. Each turn deals a board of actions. Place your block shapes, cause reactions. Underneath, we're still the same.
They're just memeing to get attention. You do what you got to do to survive as an indie dev these days, because holy shit, it's hard to stand out even if you're a known developer. Have y'all heard of Ring of Pain? This is one of like, I don't think it ever like blew up or anything, but it was one of the like post Slay the Spire, you know, deck builders that kind of like semi early. That was pretty decent. This game?
Needs a curse disdained. It's time to enter the Ring of Pain.
It's like the same narrator.
A newfound friend is guiding you in dungeons that you're crawling through.
It's the same bit. They do fucking rhymes.
Fueled by fear, delusion, doubt. The ring adjusts with every action. Choices cause a chain reaction. Encounters come to you each.
I never played this, but I heard it's kind of legit.
You must learn. Mimics treasure soon as ours. Equipping items, passive powers. Choose your gear to synergize. Build to playstyle, optimize. Careful who you listen to. Darkness waits to prey on you. Observe the ring and strategize. Learn, adapt, or face demise.
Anybody ever play that?
I have a gift. On one condition. Quench the thirst.
What's up, Bog?
It's your audition.
What's up, Winged? What's up, everybody? Anyways, all this to say, it's the same developer of Winnie's Hole. In case you're not taking it seriously.
Shapes to
But the actual like gameplay looks interesting. What else is good? It's too much, man. It's too fucking much. Holston looks cool, but it's gonna be a 77 because it's an indie horror game.
Wstrętna, wijąca się i oślizgła masz. Gdzie ja jestem, do cholery?
No jak to gdzie? W jeziornych kolonii. No nie wygłupiaj się.
Sorry, ugh, kind of gunky. Dude, it could be COVID. Fucking Malia had a rebound, a fucking Paxlovid rebound, COVID rebound. She fucking tested positive again yesterday after being symptom free for a week. And then all of a sudden she started feeling like shit. She tested positive. And I'm like, oh fuck. We've been sleeping in the same bed. Imagine dodging the first round of, oh man, this looks sick. This looks sick. Oh shit. It keeps looking better. No, she didn't get it again. She got a rebound. She rebounded. It came back. It's something that can happen. Especially if you take Paxlovid.
Przemyśl to. Może będziesz tego żałował.
Demo available. That game looks sick. And sorry, I was arguing with someone just now, and I'm trying not to bring that argument to my stream. I know you don't want to hear it, but the most bid on game this week in Fantasy Critic was Silent Hill F. And I was just saying, it's risky. It's fucking risky. Carlos got it, yeah. Silent Hill F. Nick also bid on it. I don't think Silent Hill F looks bad. I think it looks cool, but I think you don't bid on horror games in Fantasy Critic, especially ones that from a developer that is the opposite of proven. You know, the developer of Silent Hill F is the developer who made the last 2 multiplayer Resident Evil games. They made Resident Evil Reverse and Resident Evil Resistance, and beyond that, they're just a support studio that they do like ports and so like it's fine. I think it looks cool too, but like horror has a low ceiling. The indies get taxed to all hell, and the developer is not a proven developer. It's risky. I hope it's cool. Especially because I want to play it. Silent Hill in that setting is absolutely, I'll take it. You know that's my favorite horror setting, but I ain't gonna touch it in fucking Fantasy Critic. At all. Mixtape looks good, huh? I don't want to watch a dev interview. Let's see. I watched the SGF thing yesterday. If you look at the archive, there's commentary, and I watched the Day of the Devs, the Double Fine one afterwards, and there was some cool stuff in that. For sure. I didn't really watch anything today because, you know, it's just 900 indie game trailers. What looks good? What you got? Yeah, I think Silent Hill F should be people who pick should be pleased as punch if it breaks 80. I mean, whatever. You know, I hope people love it. I really do. Obviously, the score doesn't really matter outside of Fantasy Critic, of course. I was just calling it out as Scooby-Doo House Flipper. Just calling it out as a risky pickup. I don't know, whatever. These motherfuckers will argue with me all day. You know, last year, because you know me, I never shut the fuck up, especially when I'm arguing. In the last year, all year long, people, all they did was talk shit about my ticks over and over again. And they're like, oh, you wouldn't fucking make it in Super League. Sign up for Super League next year. And I was like, all right, bet. And go see what's happening in my division of 12 players. Ask them who you think is winning right now. Speaking of horror games, Nick is so hyped for this one. I can't bear to tell him it's going to get a 77.
How can you distinguish between what is real and what isn't? Do you trust what you see? What you hear? What happens when everything starts to feel wrong? To seem fake? Like a trick?
How much longer are you going to pretend to ignore it?
Yeah, but is it a video game? That's the question. Cairn. Cairn's looking cool. Did anybody play the Cairn demo for the first time? Is it a new demo they have, or what's the deal with that? I know it's on like PlayStation and shit now, right?
Cairn is what we call a survival climber. Your goal is to climb a mountain.
People are like, why are the
You can
animations so
climb
weird in
almost
this game?
anywhere, and the climbing mechanics are
It's because there are no animations. It's all like
physics
physics-based.
Make a mistake, and you'll fall and get hurt. For the first time,
There's no like
we are also showing
what
it's
should I
like
say?
to climb at high
Scripted
altitudes.
animations.
when you get up there, you'll face ice walls that require you to
Yeah.
use ice axes.
When we
as
stop
spikes.
worrying about how
don't
games,
see
how
if you can
polished
jam
games
your
look, you
tools
start
into the
making
ice.
cool shit.
Ice climbing is precise. You'll need to aim for cracks and edges to get a solid grip. Cairn's realistic climbing system also supports mixed climbing. That means you can have one hand on the rock and the other using an ice tool. It's up to you to read the rock face and choose the most strategic route. to take.
I played the first demo
Cairn is
and it's
coming up
really
on PlayStation
really
5
cool.
and Steam later this year. You can already give it a try in the demo available on PC and PS5.
They're cooking with that one. They're cooking. This one look kind of neat, right? What's up, Slade? What's up, Sanji? All right, we get it. This one any good? What's the y'all got any? Let me know if y'all see anything that looked cool. God, if I get COVID, I'm gonna be so fucking pissed, dude. Owlcat's new Expanse game. Yeah, I heard about that. They're making a Mass Effect. Did they actually show the game? You know what game looks sick? Big Walk. I'm excited about Big Walk. Here it is. There's some gameplay at the end. Y'all don't mind if I skip a little bit, do you? Alright, alright. We'll skip only a tiny bit.
Brace yourself. We're going for a spin.
This is just CG stuff.
Large hall down this corridor. They shut down this part of the facility. Long time before our arrival.
Wayside cover.
Let's deal with those guys first.
Whoa. Like the Mass Effect 1 grenades? Missed that shit. This is not gameplay. This is not gameplay. I never watched The Expanse. Did that Expanse Telltale game impress anyone? Do people like that?
Hey,
That's like a
buddy.
fake HUD.
Glad you're still breathing.
Owlcat though, huh? Owlcat, they're known for CRPGs. They're going for they're going full BioWare. This is their Mass Effect. You know what is crazy? Hang on one second. That's so weird.
Hey everyone, right. So many good titles.
I believe that Silent Hill developer had a support credit on the first game, the first one of these games, which was I thought was weird. Coincidentally. What looks good? Y'all gotta fucking tell me. Playing Astrobot finally. Oh, weird. Just get the PS5 or something? Why are you just now playing that? Who the fuck had a PS5 and is just now playing Astrobot? Weird. Y'all gotta tell me what cooks. Oh, it's too much, man. It's too much. I need somebody to help me narrow it down. Some cool looking thumbnails. Oh man, I don't know. This is all cozy game shit, isn't it? It's too much. It's too fucking much, dude. Is this actually? I mean, look at all this shit. This stuff is like old. What am I looking at? Is this stuff new? This ain't SGF stuff, is it? Women led. There's just so much these days. Good God. What do I? You don't have the money to get Astrobot? Oh, yeah, I get it. That's why I Gamefly my games. I didn't buy Astrobot. That's crazy. I mean, it's just too much to click. This one had a nice art style, I remember.
Hi.
$70? Bro. Death Stranding and a lot of other games are just on PlayStation Plus, extra, or the mid-tier one. I guess that shit got expensive too.
I am voicing Foxy in the distant relative who lived in the country. After living in the big city my whole life, Farm Village is just
Oh, Death Stranding 2. Death Stranding 2 you
and
bought.
The worst thing, There was no Wi-Fi anywhere. I think a game like Widow is really going to be able to impact players in a really positive way, especially now with the world being as crazy as it is and everybody going through their own struggles as well. There's world struggles, but there's also lots of personal struggles. I think it's nice to have that place of it be close to sort of a meditation feel, I think, because it's so soft and it speaks about nostalgia. And I always think that sometimes when we're having a tough time, thinking about your like wonderful memories about being a child and even, you know, funny memories, you know, it can really just transport you and you can like start laughing again.
Yeah, right. I thought we were gonna see. There was one game. It was just Picross, but the Picross turns into like furniture that you put in your little Animal Cross home, and I was like, you know, I like some Picross. There's just so much shit. This is insane. I don't know. Tell me. Give me the names of games, people. I can't click all this stuff. Some of this shit is fucking out already. Squeak Cross, that's the one. Have I seen Dispatch? Isn't there a demo for that? I haven't really been paying attention to it, but I think people really want that to be good. I think this game looks kind of cool. It won some awards. Oh, Consume Me. Yeah, IGF awards. Consume Me looks cool. What's up, Papa Shop? What's up, Raucus? This is the one I was like, yo. I like Picross. I just like Picross. It's the year of the mouse, dog. The year of the mouse. Did y'all play that Mina the Hollower demo? Any other good demos out? Besides Neo 3? The Patapon knockoff? Is it any good? Patapon was always tricky. It looks so visually busy. Like, how am I actually supposed to catch? I mean, like, Patapon was already like overwhelming and wasn't so visually overstimulating. It's so funny because they're bringing back Patapon. to like this shit. I just want to watch a little bit of this. This had a visually much simpler art style.
Patapon 1+ legendary drum in hand. Connect combos with various commands. Got the fever!
They were cooking with this
the
one.
The original fun is still there, but now with enhanced high-resolution visuals. The support functions are newly implemented for easy play. With delicate and mysterious patapons. Let's make some noise for Fever Time!
This one looks cool. The Neo 3 demo is on PS5. It was a little tricky to find it. It's a graph-based puzzle game. Yeah, it's very beefy. There's a demo for this. If you're... We watched this trailer on Trailer Talk. This is an older trailer. Yeah, it does look awesome. I played the demo. It's a eating disorder management game. This game's probably gonna be sick, y'all.
Hi, I'm Frédéric Gemus.
And I'm Kevin Cosmic and Bait.
Right.
We've just been designed the Cosmic. We also introduced an exciting mechanic, the Cosmic Swap, a tag team system allowing for instant switching between two heroes, creating powerful combos and unique strategies.
For level design, we recreated iconic Marvel settings such as the Mutant Heaven of Genosha, the high-tech mobile base of S.H.I.E.L.D. Helicarrier, plus a thrilling roster of legendary locations across the cosmos. We had a lot of fun inserting fan-favorite references for you to find out in the background. So
it looks a lot better than their Ninja Turtles game, I got to be honest.
We saw this project as a huge honor and a great opportunity to celebrate our childhood's fondest memories. Who knew that the countless hours spent at
The problem with Shredder's Revenge is it was too like samey. The turtles, right?
we hope that Marvel Cosmic
But this
Invasion
looks
will prove a
way.
letter to all fans who grew up with the Marvel universe.
I mean, this just looks sick,
Marvel
right?
Cosmic Invasion
Am I
is
crazy?
coming to PC and consoles this holiday.
Am I crazy or are they cooking?
And now for some.
Yeah. I mean, beat 'em ups are simple. It's a simple genre, but that one didn't have as much going on as like say a Streets of Rage 4. Felt too old school. But if you want complexity in a beat 'em up, you gotta look elsewhere. You want to see a game that I think looks pretty This is one of those spot the difference like horror games, or like, you know, anomaly horror games. Dude, I'll play that. I'll play that. What y'all think about this one? This is how you evolve the beat 'em up. You turned it into a roguelike.
Just a fight for scraps and waste. We felt so poor and useless.
No, this ain't the Guacamelee devs. These are the Streets of Rage 4 devs. Specifically the people who they did that roguelike DLC for that game. The music is voice acting. Shit looks pretty sick. Cozy games, dude. I don't know, man. This shit looks cool. I thought this looked really cool.
Hello. Hello. We're House. You might know us because of our Goose game. And we're here today to show you around our new game. Ooh. It's a cooperative multiplayer adventure made for friends to play together. It's called Big Walk.
It's a tricky game to describe, but it's mainly about doing two things: talking and walking. So talking. It's a big part of Big Walk, and we've put a lot of work into making a proximity voice chat system that feels natural and playful. You'll sound different if you're speaking up close.
Hello.
Or far away.
Hello.
Or in a tunnel.
Hello.
Or over a walkie-talkie.
Hello. Over.
Or behind soundproof glass. In a situation like this, where you can't hear each other, you'll need to find other ways to communicate. So we've given you lots of ways to point and gesture.
Oh, there they are.
And plenty of tools to stay in touch when you're out of earshot. And if you can't use voice chat, or you just don't feel like it, we've also made a proximity text chat system, so you can play the entire game that way as well. Hello.
The game is set in a big open world that we've filled with all kinds of stuff. To see it all, you'll need to go for a big walk. Exploring as part of a group is a special feeling. Our chat system
Like
makes
this
it
shit
important to
look.
stick
This
together.
is just so
navigating the world is
good.
a special feeling.
Look at the vibes, man.
Exploring as part of a group is a special feeling. Our chat system makes it important to stick together. So navigating the world of Big Walk requires
This is the kind of game that
teamwork
made
and
me
talking.
wish I played games with friends.
As you explore, you can split up and go off on your own adventures, or even lose each other accidentally. When you're apart, you won't be able to talk face to face, and so finding your way back together isn't always straightforward. If you get lost in the bush, don't worry. You'll find plenty of ways to stay in touch and find each other again. Hello? If anyone can hear me, please shoot up a flare. Thank you.
This building behind me has a challenge in it. Completing challenges like these is the way you make progress through the game. They're all about teamwork, and they're all a little bit different. A lot of them are designed so that you find funny and surprising new ways to talk. You might need to do some miming, or come up with a special code, or even sing to each other.
Okay, so you want to find a speaker that's like ooh wah wah, ooh wah wah, ooh wah wah.
They're not all about talking though. There's a bit of platforming in there, some sports, and some weirder stuff too.
Stop.
Our challenges are open-ended, and leave plenty of room for you to do things your own way. Like the rest of the game, challenges in Big Walk are about the joy of muddling through things together.
So that's Big Walk. There's heaps to see and do, but there's also lots of room to just hang out in between. We think there's some real magic that happens when you forget your plans and find yourselves doing something else entirely.
You can sit and watch the sunset.
Tell stories as you wait for the night to pass.
Go dancing.
Or you could steal your friend's binoculars and kick them into the ocean.
Oi.
Sorry.
We hope you enjoyed this little tour and got a sense of what we think is so special about this game. We made Big Walk to be a nice way to hang out with your friends in a video game, and we hope you like playing it as much as we do. Thank you for watching. Goodbye.
Goodbye. Goodbye.
I don't know what that means. Tell Sci-Fi Chick I don't know what that means. This shit looks so fucking good.
Peggy 18.
So I thought, Skylar. This looks so good. But are they gonna have like goofy ass side missions? You know, that's my question. Sci-Fi, I don't know what that means. I don't know what that February thing means. I don't know what it means. Day of the Devs was good, yeah. Consume Me. Sick as hell. Big Walk, sick as hell.
I've been running, no words to speak.
1943 in Japan. It's kind of crazy. Why is that the title? I don't know what that means.
Got a name?
Mako. Daito.
Daito. A Jap then, huh?
Don't I look like one?
You're not? So, what are you then?
That's crazy.
Sana. 俺が知りてえや.
He's got blue eyes? Is that the twist? He's half white. I mean, Resident Evil looks so good. 2026 is looking kind of peak. Right?
Sir.
The new Dying Light. Pragmata, I don't know about that one. I mean, I don't know. Who at Capcom is making Pragmata? Like, what team is that? Yeah, I sniffed this out as Resident Evil pretty quick. As soon as I saw this lady, it's like, that is that is just a Resident Evil ass lady.
Grace. Grace. Grace Ashcroft.
Yes?
My office.
Oh,
Apparently, she's not even the main
coming.
character. It's going to be Leon. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, I'm kind of with you on that one, Sci-Fi.
If this is about the report you asked for yesterday, it'll be ready in 3. No, 2 days, tops.
Put a hold on that for now. We found another body. One that exhibits the same pathology as the others we've been investigating. Now I need a
What's up, Clef? What's up, J-Hit? What's up, Carlos? What's up, Yak Jack? I hear this isn't first person. Does Golem's been the leaker for all this shit, and I guess we're trusting him at this point. He says main character is Leon, and it is going to be third person.
I know. That's where your mother was murdered. Alyssa died 8 years ago. Perhaps it's time for you to face the past.
She's playable too, but she's not like the main character. She's like the sidekick or whatever. What's up, Skate? Did any of the previous Fantasy Critic winners here get their... I know Brucey was here. Well, Brucey's probably going to have to wait a bit. Anybody get their trophies yet? The trophies should be on the way. This shit looks sick here. This is what gave me goosebumps. I was kind of on board, right? But when I saw this, I was like, oh, yeah. Look at this motherfucker. Yeah, she's the daughter of a character from Outbreak.
What is this?
This shit right here. That right there. It's like, that's the Resident Evil game I want to play.
They're coming. I know now that you're the one that I've been searching for. The special one. The chosen one. Miss Ashcroft.
Apparently it's going to be like semi-open world kind of y. But apparently not all just in like a destroyed Raccoon City. Apparently it's still going to be kind of Jet City maybe.
Investigating all these strange deaths, huh?
We need to keep our voices down.
Have you seen the same shit I've seen?
Please know that you are my hope.
Everyone's gone.
Ill? No, I'll cook it. This shit, that right there, that's the fucking sauce.
Everyone's gone.
I'm familiar with Ill, but I've not seen it in years of it. Where was that? Where is the Ill trailer? Is it on here? Mind's Eye. There was some decent stuff, I guess, at the Keeley thing. But, like, the fucking Death Stranding 2 thing they showed, like, what are they doing? I mean, does he want people to buy this video game? Oh, my God. He made his own company so no one could tell him no anymore. And it's like, bro. It was here? Oh, wait. No. Shit. Fuck. I got lost. Hang on. column. Last column. Sci-fi. What the fuck? This is the one that a lot of people were talking about just because the graphics look so realistic. There was like, is that gameplay? A lot of that talk. These things look horrible. This is gross. Yeah. That's weird. That's a weird shot. Looks like something shit from the rehearsal. This is the rehearsal after hours. Jeez. Physics. See, I'm a supporter of physics. You know what? Look, this looked kind of mid. Y'all know how I feel about Guacamelee and Severed. I didn't play much of Nobody Saves the World, but I love Guacamelee 1 and 2 and Severed. Like, I think they're so good. I think Drinkbox is like an indie dev that deserves more respect. But I thought this looked a little mid. I don't know. I gotta be honest. Like, I know it's gonna be good, and I like this type of game. It's this. It looks so slow.
For this decaying world, one can only wonder how.
It looks so slow. Like, this I worry about. Like, are they going to stand out making this type of game when everybody makes this type of game? And so many of those games feel so good to play.
Those who ate of the fruit saw the lives they lived and passed their knowledge to future generations until Sorcisto, in his lust for power, consumed the brains of the living, spreading this blight.
Is this in the Severed universe?
I see.
It looks more like a Bastion. Like, look at the run speed. It's so slow. That water looks crazy. It looks so slow. You know what kind of reminds me? It kind of reminds me of Lara Croft in The Guardian of Light.
The vultures consume you before the blight does.
This also, look. I don't know. I get Severed vibes from this trailer. Severed. Blighted. Similar kind of whatever. Dude, Severed is so good. It's the one that I feel like most people didn't play from Drinkbox. But it's really good. The problem is I played it on my Vita. I think it's on Switch though. I think it's on Switch. Is it on Switch? Is it on sale? Let me look at my Switch 2. Whoa. It's on Switch and it's on sale for $3.74. And it's 1 day left. I had a feeling it would be on sale because they just announced a new game, and that everyone does that. The thing is, it's a touchscreen game, but it's like really good. You would think that for a touch-based like action dungeon crawler or whatever, that it would be pretty like one note. But like they keep introducing like cool new mechanics and enemy types and boss designs. It's a really good game. I just bought it, even though I have it elsewhere. But I just like... Liza P. Liza P looks good, but I never played the base game, so... Mixtape looks good, but I don't think we can... I think my stream will get shut down if I listen to all that damn music. Sci-fi, Big Walk. That's maybe the game I want to play most from all this shit. Well, that's not true. But, you know, it looks so good. Oh, man. Cosmic Invasion looks good. Mouse PI continues to look good.
There's something rotten at the heart of Mouseburg.
Crooks beware. Detective Pepper's in the house.
There are those who would bend the city to their will.
Dumb wise guys and fake cheese wheels.
And those who do anything to save it.
They won't even know what hit them. Oh boy. Here we go.
How'd they get Troy Baker money for this shit? This one looked pretty neat too. Punch Out with Muppets.
Attaboy. Attaboy. Eat bread, crap, burnt toast, carb load. This meat ain't gonna beat itself. I've been taking dumps in there all day. Jab, jab, jab.
I don't understand what is that, like a FMV boxing game, because that didn't look like a Sega CD game. Onimusha looks good. There was some Keely's stuff. Keely's showcase is too long, and like more than half of it is filled with commercials to pay for his gold shoes. But he gets just enough like nuggets of like quality shit. But like the actual viewing experience, sitting there and watching it for 2 hours, is not pleasant. E3 was 4 days long. Yeah, you got to go and play games at E3s. My brother had a Sega CD, I guess. So yes, there was one in my house. Played Scottie Pippen's Slam City? Slam City? Some Sewer Shark. They're cooking with this one, man. This looks really good. Who's making this? Who are the Capcom teams? I don't know who's making this versus Pragmata. I know the Resident Evil Village team, right, is making Resident Evil 9. You know, the Monster Hunter team makes Monster Hunter. I get it. But who's making this and who's making Pragmata? Is this the developer of Kunitsugami? Oh, what's up, Mecha? You said the same time. You typed it the same time I said it. Do we know that for sure? Like, is that a fact? If that's true, this has got to be earlier in development than I thought. The Neo 3 demo it's good. I was disappointed at first because they kind of went with more Rise of the Ronin style, like open-ended level design, but it's a lot better than Rise of the Ronin's level design, which was kind of crap. But I do miss, like, you know, the Soulsian level design of previous Neo games, but this does seem good. That parry looks satisfying. God damn. I've never seen that much hit. That looks maybe like the most satisfying parry ever. Look at that. Yeah, it's jonky. You're right. Capcom, man. Capcom they just figured it out. Look at this shit. Everyone else is struggling in this fucking industry, and even From Software is like, man, I don't know, let's make a multiplayer game. Capcom, they just sort of figured it out, man. What the fuck? Night Rain's good, I guess. I mean, I'm not gonna play it. And then there's the fucking Bloodborne multiplayer game that they're doing next. It's like, those aren't the ones I want to play, but I'm glad people are enjoying them. Pragmata. This one's weird. It's the kid. I can't get down, dude, with this kid. She's ruining it. What's with her hair? She just came from the salon?
One we're turning into reality.
I mean, look, the gameplay looks cool. Who's making this?
Generation of Luna filament.
Okay, first of all, I do kind of hate kids in video games. Fuck that kid in Monster Hunter Wilds. Fuck that kid in something else I played recently that had a fucking kid in it.
Advanced generative AI.
Okay, he ain't moving like the dude from Vanquish.
We're reshaping the line between dreams and reality. We create life.
Something I played recently had a fucking annoying kid in it.
Delphi Corporation.
Are these things trying to kill us?
There you are. All better.
You patched me up.
I am DI-03367. They are pragmatic.
Whoa, hang on a second. Don't you have a name or something?
Couldn't it just be like a robot dog or something?
Get behind me.
I think I can help.
Targets identified. Neutralizing threats.
Neutralize us?
Looks like we're gonna have to fight our way through.
I was surprised to see damage numbers here.
Neutralizing threats.
Neutralize us?
What do you think this game? But here's the thing about this game, right? Grip gun. This game has been developed over and over and over again. And you got to understand, years ago, they had like a release window like of 2023, which means they thought the game was like heading towards the finish line. Like, why would, you know, like it literally got delayed year after year after year. And it's like, what were they trying to figure out? I mean, I get games get delayed, but I don't know. The damage numbers look weird.
Neutralizing threats.
Neutralize us?
Grip gun. It's very Dead Space. It reminds me of Dead Space.
Looks like we're gonna have to fight our way through. What the? Looks like we're gonna have to fight our way through. What the?
Bypassing first and second firewalls, hooking control protocols. Initiating hack.
I'm a Dead Space hater? What are you talking about? I don't hate Dead Space.
Hey, D.I.
I said I am D.I.
Okay.
This is like... So many people are going to be like turned off of this game because you hang out with this kid. It's such a like choice. Hold on. I want to see that first gameplay again.
Have a name?
Okay, this stuff. I kind of want to go back and watch that very first announcement trailer. Binary Domain vibes. No. Binary Domain had a cool French robot.
Don't you have a name or something?
The dude sounds like the dude from Binary Domain, though, right? Cool hair physics? Yeah, cool hair physics.
Get behind me!
I think I can help.
Is that like a parry dodge?
Get behind me!
I think I can help.
Targets identified.
Combat looks like it could be fun.
Neutralize.
She looks cool. I wonder what the level structure's like.
Neutralizing threats.
Neutralize.
What is that? That's the... So you're doing like some hacking mini game with her. This could be cool, man. She'll be less annoying in Japanese. I don't know. It's going to be even higher pitched and more annoying, probably. I wish they showed what this part was like.
Neutralize.
It says hacking 337 damage complete.
Us?
So it's like
Looks like we're gonna have to fight our way through. What the?
Bypassing first and second firewalls, hooking control protocols. Initiating hack.
The robots do kind of fall apart. There was this part here.
Name or something?
This is like look at this jetpack or whatever. Like, what is the level design here, right? If you have a jetpack, can you just go, like, what is this? What's stopping you from going over here? I'm just trying to figure out, like, what this game is. Just an invisible wall? Jump boost.
I think I can help.
Right here. Oops. Yeah, it's when he dodges. Well, maybe nothing got blown off there. There's just so many particle effects.
Targets identified. Neutralizing.
I don't know. Could be cool. Weird vibes, though. I agree. I don't know. Killer Inn. Is this from the developers of Foam Stars? Another multiplayer Square. Didn't Square Enix make a multiplayer shooter game like a few years ago that like never came out?
An ancient white castle deep in the mountains, lost to time and legend, undetectable by satellite, not found.
No, not
on
Foam
any
Stars.
map.
Before Foam Stars,
Only the chosen
they did another
find their
shooter,
way here.
like multiplayer shooter.
Gathered from every corner of the earth, divided yet bound, wolves and lamb. You slay. Get closer to unmasking the culprits. Who is guilty will eventually come to light, but you risk your life with every guess. It is forbidden for a lamb to harm another lamb. You wouldn't want to end up like this, would you? A flock of lambs united may best the wolves, but a lone hungry wolf could dominate the game. Lambs hunting wolves, wolves hunting lambs, 'tis a chaotic symphony of blood. One player falls, then another, and every time the prize money grows. Wolves win by killing every lamb. Lambs win by rooting out every wolf. Such simple rules. But there's so much more to this game of murderous mystery. Complete quests to level up. Buy items with the gold you earn. Loot chests for weapons and armor. Chat in the comfort of safe zones. Steal items, blow up opponents, poison others, place traps. Trust and doubt, doubt and trust. Say.
Such a weird trailer. What's with the fucking music? I mean, it's cool if it works, but this, I can't believe. Jeff Keighley had to have been so mad when he saw the clip that Kojima was bringing to SGF. Two people in a fucking room having a conversation, and that's it. There's probably so much cool shit from that game you could show. I mean, Mortal Shell looks pretty good, right? I never played the first Mortal Shell, but this actually looked pretty. You don't save the cool shit for late. You show the cool shit during SGF when there's millions of people watching and you want people to buy your game. You know what's weird? They're not showing like the main thing from Mortal Shell was the way you did like counters and you created like a shell of yourself. Pretty good hammer hit. A lot of these have been coming out, right? But people like Mortal Shell was supposed to be pretty good, right? It's just kind of fucking metal. It's maybe I'll play that. I don't think I want to go back to play the first one, but that looks cooler than the first one. I think maybe same with Atomic Heart, maybe. Yeah, why is Nightbot freaking the fuck out? We can't listen to this shit. Why has everything got licensed music in it?
С трудом в это верю.
Oh wait, this is the one. This is supposed to be like an MMO or something. No thanks. Who's developing Deadpool VR? I was pogging too hard from Mina the Hollower, so I wasn't paying attention to Deadpool VR. Dude, Mina looks so... Watch, I played the demo twice already. This is going to be so good. Look how much shit is, like, different cool shit is in this trailer. Look at this. Look, what is this bicycle she's riding? What? That's so sick. All this looks so cool. It looks like they've made like 3 Mina games at once. What was that? She's like under the glass. Then she pops out of the glass. Look at all this stuff. This looks so good. Look at all these 60 trinkets. Fun. Run faster for a short time after attacking an enemy. Brisk brew. I want to... This could be so good. Hold the jump button to float slowly. I kind of want to see... Hold on. I wish I could, like, skim this better. Just go away. Hold the jump button to float slowly. Damn it. I'm trying to get an idea of what some of these are. Son of a bitch! What is this little pop-up? Upon getting hit, unleash a radial scream that pushes enemies away. Mandrake root. Remember that shit in that soul in Aria of Sorrow and Dawn of Sorrow? Castlevania, baby. The Mandragora, the one motherfucker that would scream. Shit was OP. Upgrade Dread Mace. What is this weapon? A fucking coffin? This shit looks so sick. The tip of your weapon is imbued with additional power. Upgrade. Upgrade Arc Pulse Strike. Hold X for extra pulse of damage, then press the direction to wiggle. This is like the whip from Castlevania 4. The bosses look crazy. Like, look at this shit. That's a fucking Legion reference. Look. Look at the Mandragora. It's like straight out of Castlevania. Look at the motherfucker screaming. Look at this. Is so good. It looked, there's so much in this trailer. This is, you know, this is like when I watch the Silk Song trailers and I'm like, well, people are like, well, maybe it's not gonna, maybe they're not gonna live up to fucking Hollow Knight, bro. And it's, or, and, you know, like those people are idiots, right? There's been enough cool shit shown in just the Silk Song trailers that we already know it's goated. That's how I feel about Mina the Hollower. Like, they've already shown so much cool shit in just the trailers of Mina the Hollower that it's already a 10 out of 10. It's already. It's okay. Like, it just doesn't stop. It just doesn't. Oh, a mouse trap. She got caught in a mouse trap. Mina. It's gonna be so good. Fucking Halloween. It's so good. It's perfect, but you gotta release like 2 weeks before Halloween. Oh, man. The Beast. I can't highlight the Beast. This is Carlos's game of the show. Motherfucker loves the Beast. People are crazy. People were so... Maybe it's just the people I talk to, I don't know. We're so fussy about Dying Light 2. But when you play these games, they're fun video games. I don't... It's just parkour. And fucking killing zombies, man.
I don't care how high his
It's just a good combo. And physics.
That fucker will pay for what he did to me. All the years he took for me. All the agony he put me through.
You want revenge?
Damn right
I don't know about gun fights, but I guess there's always a little bit of that. People were so mad about Dying Light too. It's because they're fucking lore boys. They're story dorks, and as much as they want to claim that they don't care about it as much, then they'll like shit on a game for having a bad story, and then they'll get mad at me for skipping the cutscenes. You know, it's like, you did it to yourself. You did it to your fucking self.
Fate is all set in stone. You can't change how it ends.
This is like this is like Wukong, except I'm immediately more interested because I don't have to play a monkey guy and I get to play a cool lady. But I know it's just going to be all fucking boss fights, so I don't know. This thing looks crazy. Post Wukong world? Shut up.
To finally awaken you.
This lady's looking a little weird. Proportions artist. I don't know. There's quite a bit of stuff from... What do you think about Possessors? I think this looks a little...
I'm Miriam, producer at Heart
Little
Machine,
eh.
working on Possessors. Possessors is a
Be right
search-action game set in Senzu, a corporate-run city which has been overrun by demons. What you've just seen is one of 4 animated short we made with Powerhouse Animation. They each tell the story of how a character or a creature from Possessors survived the attacks of the demon, or how they perished. In Possessors, you play as Luca, a teenager from Senzu who was injured in the disaster. Luca was forced to make a deal with a demon named Rem for both of them to survive. Rem possessed her, healed her, and made her strong. Now Luca and Rem are stuck together and forced to get along. They'll have to climb Senzu's skyscraper and fight through hordes of feral demons to escape the city. Along the way, Luca and Rem will discover what Senzu's corporate master were hiding, and piece together what happened by sharing their memory of the past. On behalf of the team, we're all very excited for you to play Possessors. which comes out later this year. In the meantime, you can wish this Possessor on Steam, or try Luca's new Demon Power for yourself. A demo of the game will be available later today.
A demo out. Anybody play the demo of this? Okay, I skipped around too much. It's from the team that did Hyper Light Drifter. Which people like that. I think Sword of the Sea looks cool.
Hi, I'm Matt Nava. I'm the creative director at Giant Squid, and I'm very excited to share with you our latest game, Sword of the Sea. Sword of the Sea is a atmospheric adventure game where you surf on a sword. And it is trying to give you the kind of spiritual experience that you get as a surfer, a snowboarder, a skater. It takes a lot of what I've done
I feel
in
like
previous games, going back all the way to Journey, Abzu.
I feel like this game should just be in VR. You know, if you're gonna make a vibes-based game like this, you just put it in VR.
Sword of the Sea is all about movement, getting into a flow state. And that's something that, as a snowboarder, I've experienced myself. I feel like there's this kind of magical experience that you have with these extreme sports. When you're doing it, you actually find this kind of meditative quality. You
know, I
are
love me
moving
some
very
water
quickly,
stuff.
but you get to understand nature in a way that you can't otherwise. You get to see the whole mountain at once, and that lets you kind of connect with the world in a deeper way. And I think that's what we want to do with the game.
Why would they show him
Deeper way.
fuck up in a
And I think
trailer,
that's
though?
what we want to do with the game.
Looks like a fuck up. Maybe not. Are you like trying to collect shit?
I'm really excited because Sword of the Sea has music written by Austin Wintory, a longtime collaborator.
I just,
who I worked with
I don't
on
know.
Journey,
Am I exploring a
Abzu,
world or am I
Atlas,
just
and
going
he's
through
done
like a
countless other
3-hour
games.
experience?
It also has movement inspired by the old skating and
I mean,
snowboarding
look,
games.
do you see that? There's like a collectible down there.
Also
See like right here? It looks like you can go.
movement inspired by the old skating and snowboarding games.
The
if you
Tactics
played the Tony
remake?
Hawk games, if you played the old snowboarding games, you're gonna love the way that you move in Sword of the Sea.
I have too many opinions, too many thoughts. Let's call it what it is. It's a remaster.
Guarantee that the game will be a spiritual experience for players, but what we can do is create the environment, the conditions under which you might have.
I mean, it's literally my favorite game. Obviously, I'm not
Sword of the
like
Sea is coming out this year,
upset
August
or
19th,
anything, but
on the PlayStation 5 and PC. So
because it is my favorite game, I at least expect as much effort as was put into Tactics Ogre, and they did not do that. So, yes, I'm a little disappointed. They wouldn't even re-record the soundtrack. I have been kind of going on and on about this, but Japan does not give a shit about Final Fantasy Tactics, and they love Tactics Ogre. And when I say Japan, I mean like the people. They do like these polls, and yeah, it's crazy. And I've seen these, as long as I've been like a fucking nerd on the internet following games, I've heard about these polls. And like Tactics Ogre to them is like fucking Ocarina of Time or some shit. Like they love that shit. And it's still like that. And I pulled up these polls. I've pulled up a 2006 top 100 games of all time as voted on by like thousands and thousands of readers of Famitsu. And this was 2006. And it's all like, you know, Final Fantasy and Dragon Quest like you'd expect, right? Like those games are on there, right? Like let me look at this shit. Here's a post from This is Famitsu Reader's top 100 games of all time. This is 2006. I also looked up one from like last year. Number one is Final Fantasy number one is Final Fantasy X. Number 2 is Final Fantasy 7. Number 3 is Dragon Quest 3. Final Fantasy 4 is on there. Final Fantasy 3 is on there. Dragon Quest, Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time is number 10. Oh, I'm about to show y'all. Where do you think Tactics is on their top 100? It's 84. 84 Final Fantasy Tactics, right? Top 100 games of all time as voted on. This is a 2006 poll. No Western games, by the way. 84 Final Fantasy Tactics. Guess where Tactics Ogre is? Number 7. This is how Japan feels about Tactics Ogre. Number 7, in between Final Fantasy games. They don't care about the Final Fantasy Tactics game. They love Tactics Ogre. All right, Papa Shy. Go watch Giant Bomb. Damn it, I kind of want to watch that too. That's crazy, right? I looked up one from like last year, and they polled like 50,000 people or something in Japan. And in like 2024 or whatever, sure, Tactics Ogre is like 30 on the list of 100 games, you know? They have like Splatoon and shit now. Final Fantasy Tactics is not even on the list anymore. So, for them to put more effort into Tactics Ogre than they do Final Fantasy Tactics, it makes sense. It makes sense. But it bums me out. It bums me out. They didn't even re-record the soundtrack. They have remade Tactics Ogre twice. They remade it, redesigned all the systems, re-recorded the soundtrack once for the PSP. Remember? Tactics Ogre came out to the PSP and it was a remake of Tactics Ogre. High effort remake. They re-recorded the soundtrack. It was great. And they did a lazy port. Well, the port, they just did, there was a little bit of extra content, but it was nothing compared to Tactics Ogre. And the port was bad of Final Fantasy Tactics War of the Lions. They re-recorded the Tactics Ogre soundtrack again when they did Tactics Ogre Reborn. Redesigned all the systems again. It felt like a new experience again. I played Tactics Ogre back on the PlayStation 1, which was just like a port of the Super Famicom version. I played it on the PSP and I played Tactics Ogre Reborn, and every time it felt like a new experience. That's what I wanted for Final Fantasy Tactics. They remade that game twice, re-recorded that soundtrack twice. You know how I know they're not putting in the same effort into this? They didn't even re-record the soundtrack. It's the same fucking soundtrack. Why does it not deserve the same effort that Tactics Ogre got? So, yeah, I'm excited. It's still my favorite game. And this is going to be the definitive version. Yes. Full voice acting. Amazing. There's a lot of improvements to like the UI and the playability. You know, it's kind of hard to go back to Final Fantasy Tactics. It's a little clunky, a little slow. You know, you can't back up from a move. You know, whatever. They're doing a lot. They're showing turn orders. All that stuff was like under menu after menu. I get it. It's the definitive version. People who've never played it have a great version of this game to play. I wanted a new experience. I played 3 versions of Tactics Ogre and they all felt like different games, basically. I wanted that for Final Fantasy Tactics, and that's why I'm disappointed. I didn't even get the new soundtrack. You know what was so good? You know what was so fucking good? It's like no one cares about Advance Wars, I guess, like I do. I don't know. But the new soundtrack for that Advance Wars remake was so fucking good. All I wanted was new new recordings of this. I love the Final Fantasy Tactics soundtrack. I just wanted it.
Abandon not your wayward children of Ivalice, but deliver us from us.
By the way, this is not the same script as War of the Lions. War of the Lions has that very over the top, like fucking old English, whatever the fuck. I love it. This is a new script written for, because this game is fully voice acted. It's not the same script as War of the Lions.
That we might know salvation.
And of course, you know, the idiots on like Steam or whatever, like, it's just the same game with the smoothing filter. You know, I get it. Some people hate the look of this. I don't love it either, but you know, it's better than giving us new art, honestly. If you're not going to go all the way.
If you feel wrong, blame yourself or the father.
See, that's not the line from either of the games. Blame yourself for the father. No, that's the blame yourself for God line. But in War of the Lions, that line was very different. And honestly, it served. What do the kids say? Hold on. This line here.
Why do you fight? Why?
Dysadarg is Ben Starr. Dysadarg. Ooh. No, not to spoil anything, but what a villain.
If you feel wrong, blame yourself or the father.
If you feel wrong, to blame yourself or the father, which of course was tough. Don't blame us, blame yourself or God, right? But in War of the Lions, it was. Let me see if I can find it. Hang on. "'Tis your birth and faith that wrong you, not I." Which, you know, it bites a little bit. I like it. So I don't know. It'll be interesting to like have a new script. This smoothing on the characters doesn't bother me as much as like the terrain.
Why do you fight? Why walk this path of subterfuge and conflict?
They couldn't really do much with the summons. Those look the exact same. This is just like a timeline thing. The thing about the big difference between like this and like Tactics Ogre is Tactics Ogre actually has like decisions and paths that change the story. Final Fantasy Tactics doesn't really have that. This is how I knew. This is not the War of the Lions version. This is this full job chart does not actually include the new jobs. Like, it's cool that they do it this way because it's kind of like, how do you know how to unlock classes without looking up a guide? But this doesn't have the Dark Knight and Onion Knight, which tells me that this is a remaster of the PlayStation 1 version, not the port, War of the Lions port, which had some new content, including 2 new classes. But one of the things that was in the War of the Lions version of Tactics was a special event for Agrias, where it unlocks an item that is so overpowered. It basically makes her... She's kind of underpowered in that game, especially once you get like Orlando and you're just kind of mad. But the item that you get from doing her special event in Chapter 4 is so fucking broken, dude. It's so broken. It raises her... It's an accessory that you equip that it raises her attack power by 3, magic power by 3, which in Final Fantasy Tactics is a lot. And it gives her permanent haste, protect, and shell. And it's like, it basically turns her into Thunder God Agrias. No, it's not going to have Balthier or Luso because they're only in War of the Lion. This is not the War of the Lions version of the game. That's not what they're remastering.
Rule the weak. It is our duty.
And I've looked at this UI like a lot. And it's cool that they're showing all of this stuff was kind of in the game, but none of this stuff is new. So they're just surfacing stuff that was never in the UI before or like hidden behind menus. But there's like, I've stared at this stuff. They even accidentally posted some screenshots on Steam and then they took them down because they weren't supposed to post them yet or whatever. I've even looked at those. And it's nice. It's nice that there's health bars and the turn order and there's the bar. And I think you can make it go away. There's even like a status effect, which is nice. Like all your stuff in here is nice. It's nice to be able to see like your job points to like, so, cause you know, so you can track when you're about to unlock a skill or whatever.
All upon your crown.
This vile charade.
Just vile charade. I like how their mouths move when they talk. But man, this filter, especially on this map, looks so rough. Look at that. Look at that filter. Like maybe they're trying to like go for a certain kind of like canvas look or something, but it looks harsh. A CRT filter. But a CRT filter over pixels, not over this, ain't gonna solve the problem.
It's gone on long enough. It ends now.
Do you know who voiced Ramza in the War of the Lions version? Because there was a little bit of voice acting in the PSP one because they had some cutscenes for some of the bigger story moments. And in those cutscenes, they were voiced. Ramza was voiced by Phil Lamar.
Why do you fight? Why walk this path of subterfuge and conflict? Subterfuge. Why do you fight? Why walk this path of subterfuge and conflict?
The powerful
I like the voice acting though.
must rule the weak. It is our duty. Heavens!
Although I don't know how I feel about Delita. I don't know.
Upon your crown.
This vile charade has gone on long enough.
Ramza sounds good.
It ends now.
Do you remember when your father showed us how to make a whistle of a blade of grass?
All right, Ramza. All right. They make the original look so much worse. This is what's the enhanced version features the thing I'm most excited about outside of, you know, just like voice acting and stuff, right? There's difficulty options. And I'm going to crank this shit up as hard as I possibly fucking can. And I hope it's not like they have easier versions than the default from the original, because, you know, it could be a pretty difficult game, at least at first, I guess. I don't know. It's not like Tactics Ogre. If I want to see Tactics, it's pretty easy to steamroll once you start getting some of the broken shit, but the enhanced version features a renewed interface, extensive additions, and adjustments to the story. This is the part that I don't understand. What adjustments to the story? Fully voiced dialogue, how much more? If I find out that they're doing more than I originally thought, I'm gonna be super fucking excited, right? But why not re-record the soundtrack, man? I would, because I would fucking, I'd cry. I'd cry. And they don't want me to cry. I get it. Hang on. Look at, I just the Advance Wars soundtrack. I know y'all don't play Advance Wars. But like, they cooked so fucking hard. Listen to this. Hang on. Give you all an example. Oh God, that's not a good. Hold on. Look at this shit. Listen to this. Listen to this. Put your headphones on. This is the original. Advance Wars music kicked ass. Now listen to this. Now they're like, oh, well, I guess we're remaking the game with questionable graphics, but I guess we should re-record that soundtrack. Listen to this shit. By the way, they have versions for all the COs when you're in the menus, when you're in a battle, when you actually get into combat. Or no, they have one in combat. Then they have one when you play the CO power. Listen to this shit. Listen to this shit. Same song. This is just when you're in battle. Listen to this shit. That's why you re-record a soundtrack. Now wait. Then you do his CO power. You do his CO power. That's like you charge up a meter and you do your superpower in combat. And this is what the music turns into. It's so good. This is all I wanted. They do this shit for every fucking character. It's crazy. It's crazy. You don't have to care about that shit, but it's so good. Look at this shit. Look at this shit. This went kind of hard on a GBA. But it's a GBA, right? You re-record your shit. So good. What's up, Ichis? So good. Where's your CO power? Sorry. I'm almost done with this. Roots Devour? Alright. Hold on. I just saw something I wanted to listen to. Yo, what's up with this? All I wanted was I wanted a new Final Fantasy Tactics experience with a new soundtrack. Is that too much to ask? Is it not deserving? All right, let's watch some more trailers. I want to watch this one again. This one looks sick. I'm so excited for this game, yo. Play the demo. This game's so sick. I didn't know there was gonna be like story, like fucking like people,
Hey,
like this shit.
hey, wait for me. Whew. I'm Marco. Nice to meet you.
Play the demo. The demo's good.
Wait a minute. You're Ava, right? I mean, the
It's not
Ava?
Jusant 2. Jusant's a fucking joke compared to this game.
Do they understand what we're doing?
You mean climbing? There's no way they could get it.
This is a fucking Strand game, man.
I don't know how you do it.
The mountain is in my gut, deep inside. There's only the mountain.
You know this developer, right? Here, I'll show you the trailer for, I think the game most people know him by. This is the game that was all boss fights. Bloodstained is so ugly. It's so fucking ugly. Everyone was like, what's this? Is this the new Castlevania? But no, dog. Only one game is that kind of ugly. It's so fucking hideous. Somebody on the podcast gets mad at me for calling Bloodstained ugly. It's like, look, no one loves Bloodstained more than I do, I don't think. I played this shit for 50 hours. But you're lying to yourself if you think it's not ugly.
The castle has been sighted again.
The weird cutscenes they have now are
The church's orders
interesting.
are absolute. These human sacrifices must
The actual
be
gameplay
stopped.
looks so assy.
We will track the ethereal castle.
This is the game that was like, look how ugly this is. It was so ugly originally that they brought in WayForward to try to pretty it up a little before launch. And its launch state was ugly.
Break its gates and exterminate the creatures that dwell within. The demon lord.
That's weird. Is that an actual like cinematic cut to like that attack?
The demon lord himself.
But like, I want to be clear. Bloodstained is awesome. If you like Igavanias, it's a good one.
We will track the ethereal castle, break its gates, and exterminate the creatures that dwell within. The demon lord himself will fall by our hand. This mission will test the limits of your courage.
You just have to be prepared to play an ugly game.
By our hand.
It's very Portrait of Ruin, of course, if you've played Portrait of Ruin. Visuals are too busy. Visuals are too ugly.
Mission.
Yo, that's like fucking Virtual Fighter Akira fucking shoulder.
Will test the limits of your courage. You will face horrors beyond your darkest imaginings. Beasts
Like, so they clearly hired some company to do these cutscenes because it's like
that defy reason.
the cutscenes look cool, even though they look very PS2. Like, I'm here for it. Give me more cutscenes that look like PS2 cutscenes.
Creatures born of
It's a vibe,
darkness.
for sure. I want boss intros that look this sick. I'm here for it. But like, then you go back to the gameplay and you're like, holy. It's like they forgot to put in the lighting or something. It just looks wrong. Yeah. It looks wrong. And they have like thick black outlines around these models because they are 3D models. And it's like it's just I'm fucking excited though. 2026 is cooking so hard. So hard. Like, this just teleported in out of nowhere. Not even like an animation to go with it. Just poof, I'm here. I guess there was a slight animation. But like, if you, it's just sad, right? Because like Castlevania, ever since Symphony of the Night, had really nice, cool sprite work and animations. And if you could look up like Order of Ecclesia, which was like the last Igavania, right? GIF or something. Like, this game was so pretty. Like, look. How do I do this? On my phone, they move. How do I I miss like beautiful sprite work. Am I going to get like some weird fucked up banner being on this site? How do I just fucking gorgeous sprite work, man. I miss it so much. How do I look at our fucking hair. Look at this shit. This is like a fucking art piece. Look at her outfit and hair. Look at this pixel art. Look at the tail on that cat. Can y'all see this shit? Beautiful. Oh, I love Symphony of the Night so much. I want some more GIFs. It just kind of makes you sad, right? Because, you know. Castlevania. I miss it so much. And then if you look up like Portrait of Ruin, because this is so Portrait of Ruin, where you played as Charlotte, Jonathan, Jonathan, Charlotte. You could swap between them. They're just doing that. Look at this shit. It's so tiny. I mean, these were fucking DS games. What is happening? Look at that. Look at the sprite work there. Look at the hair on that random fucking witch. Look at this shit. It's so good. Look at the way the cloth on his outfit fucking moves when he stops walking. This shit's so small. All right, I don't know what I'm clicking on at this point. This shit was so good. I love these games so much. It's so small. Whatever. No one does fucking sprite work anymore unless it's like no one does it on like a big scale, right? I was just like the fucking outlines on this shit. Looks like a fucking 3DS character model. Don't get me wrong, it's gonna be a sick ass game. And like the more I watch this trailer, the more I'm like, oh. Yeah. So here's what's crazy, right? To me, so like those cutscenes, obviously the in-game graphics look a certain kind of way, right? But like this is suggesting that like the outfits that you equip are gonna appear in like these kinds of cutscenes. But how are they pulling that off? Am I understanding this correctly? Because obviously they're not the same engine. So they've built a version of your equipable outfits for these kinds of cutscenes? Right? And not the fucking mobile phone from 2008 character model? Like, y'all think I'm being mean here. I mean, look at this shit. Look at this shit.
With me.
Whoa, it does seamlessly go to this. Okay, what is going on here? Does this game actually look sick? Like it doesn't look good when you're playing the game. But look at this. It zooms in, and when all of a sudden we're PS2. Did it cut?
With me. Cross. Reaper!
And now it's fucking hideous again. What is it?
Tonight, we start our mission.
This is a crazy looking game. Even this logo looks whack. It's like something is going on at this developer because some of the artists are like this is going to sound really mean, but it's like some of the artists are talented and some of them are like terrible. Or it's like the people who make the art, like the concept art, are good, but then the people who like put it in the game don't know what the fuck they're doing. I don't know what's happening, but I'm very excited for this game. Very excited. I'm just being mean. A lot of outsourcing for like the cutscenes and stuff, maybe, right? The Scarlet Engagement. These characters, like main characters, though, I can't like. So like the it's so I'm here for it. But like you look at their silhouettes when they're playing the game, you're like, oh, this is the lady and this is the dude, but no, this is the dude and this is the lady, and I'm like, no.
We start our mission.
That could have been like a PS2 cutscene in one of the 3D Castlevania games on PS2. And I like it. Like, that's like my favorite part of the look of the game.
So you
Whatever, sci-fi.
dogs of the church.
Whatever. You can't be mean to a video game. Alright, let's talk about Silent Hill.
Peggy 18.
I am super excited to play this. Do y'all think this is actually going to be good? It's killing me. It's killing me. It's the developer. It's the developer. The last two original games they made was Resident Evil Reverse, which was a bad multiplayer game that no one liked, and Resident Evil Resistance, which was a bad multiplayer Resident Evil game that nobody liked. Other than that, they're just like a support studio that makes like ports and stuff. Like, what the fuck?
サクコ、どこ行くの？こっち通るの珍しいね。今は誰かと喋りたくて。私は後から行くね。うん。じゃあね。裏切り者。
It's like, prove to me that this is going to be better than the latest Dread Out game. I'm sure it is. But I need proof. Is this going to be more fun to play than Slitterhead? Heavier focus on melee. I don't think you're going to find any fucking guns here. Right? Does she have any guns in this? I think it's all melee. it'll be more action oriented. It's just, this is the kind of shit that, like, is this gonna be scary? Because I get scared with shit like this. That's kind of why I'm excited. But like this is probably gonna suck to play, right? You know, just be like really annoying and I don't know. How's the melee combat in Resident Evil Reverse? I can't believe this comes out in September. September, right? See, this looks cool, right? These motherfuckers just gonna be there when you're... But I mean, like... There's gotta be, like, some... Like, what is the gameplay, like, progression here for... You can't just... You know, like Resident Evil and like a Dead Space or whatever, like the shooting feels good and you're like upgrading guns and stuff and, you know, you're managing resources, sure, right? And then I think of like Silent Hill 2 Remake and, you know, you're not really like upgrading things, but you're at least like managing resources. I mean, like what... There's got to be something there to like back up just, I don't know. I don't know. You also got to understand, there's a lot of people who play horror games, like horror games, where as long as they're scary and they kind of like the story, that's good enough for them. That's not me. I do not. That's not enough for me. I have to like playing the game. I don't know. What is going on with Nightbot? Can I do something? I'm not even like logged in. Can I like time him out or something? I don't think I'm logged in. I'm not. Hang on. Maybe if I refresh. Okay. Now I'm logged in. I gave... Oh my god, how much is 86,000 seconds? I timed out Nightbot. That seems like a lot. Yeah. I don't know. The gameplay in Silent Hill F looks like it could be a little, Suda-y, if you know what I mean.
Oh, hey, today is Saturday, which means curry time.
Awesome, I love curry.
Let me get some water, hang on.
Apparently the current president is actually a humane.
What does that mean?
It's okay, I'll get it.
Curry time.
Romeo! Romeo! Stay with
Grandpa,
me!
I'm gonna die.
Romeo, listen up. You're gonna die in about 15 seconds.
Seriously?
Seriously, don't worry. I made this just in case. The dead gear life support system. Don't move, okay? You're already half dead. From now on, you're half dead man. No, wait, that's pretty lame. Dead man! From now on, you're dead man. I'm a dead
Y'all think this looks fun? Obviously, it's got style, and it's doing some like Suda-y stuff here with like this shit. But like,
is a dead man coming 2026.
to me, the best Suda game is fucking
That was Grandpa's voice.
Killer 7.
Were you like a spirit?
I'm on your back.
What?
Because to me, the gameplay was weird and different enough that I wasn't like comparing it to other things that do it better. Well, when it's trying to be like a shooter or like hack and slash, it's like it's hard not to compare it to other games that do that stuff way better. But yeah, I mean, I'm gonna play the fuck out of it. This shit got me in my feels. I love Lumines. Love it. Mizuguchi still cooks.
Emotion running through our veins. Heartbeat. Love is making waves.
Shine.
Emotion running through our veins. Heartbeat. Love is making waves. I'm facing my fears, not backing away.
If I can't play this in VR, I'm gonna be so sad. But all I have is a Quest 2 and a this shit visually is like crazy. I know it's a block puzzle game, but like, dude, y'all played Tetris Effect, right? Tetris Effect was just fucking Tetris, but they injected it with fucking Tetsuo Mizuguchi juice. The vibes that they added to that was just Mizuguchi vibes that, you know, Rez and Lumines, like they just made Tetris like Lumines, and now they're going back to Lumines, and it's so pretty. And this has VR support, but I don't have a PSVR 2, and please let it be on something that I have, because I want to play this shit in VR, dude. Like, if you have not played... So Enhanced, that's like the new Mizuguchi studio that he formed, and they did Res Infinite in VR. If you've never experienced that, you have to. Especially the new level, Area X, is crazy. They did Tetris Effect, of course, and Tetris Effect Connected. They also worked on Humanity, which was really good. And this is gonna be so good. Look at this shit. These fans become like larger fans when you do cubes, squares. I just want to rock out with these fucking geckos or chameleons, whatever the fuck these are in VR. Fucking people in cubes. It's gonna be so good.
Running through our veins.
Is this the same like artist from like the Tetris Effect trailer? Like the first Tetris Effect song? Let me pull up that trailer because it's like one of the greatest video game trailers ever.
School in the
This is not really the kind of music I listen to, but I totally will vibe out if I get to play a sick ass puzzle game at the same time.
One of the first formal studies of the phenomenon was at Harvard Medical School in the year 2000. Participants played the game for 7 hours each, spread over the course of 3 days. Remarkably, 63% of the participants...
This shit is so good in VR.
...reported seeing imagery from the game hours after they finished playing, often just as they were falling asleep. This fact on its own was newsworthy. But even more surprising, amnesic patients with brain damage that prevents them from forming new memories also reported seeing game imagery well after they'd finished playing. These participants were unable to recall having ever played the game, but their descriptions matched those of players with perfect memories. Blocks. They all saw blocks, falling through space, sometimes rotating or fitting neatly into empty spaces between other blocks. Some participants also reported seeing completed lines disappearing.
If you've never played this shit in VR, you have not played Tetris Effect. Like, the Tetris part of this game is good, but like, if you've never played Lumines, you don't understand. Like, that's a puzzle game that is like so like integrated with the music as it's playing. Like, the line that clears blocks will like speed up and slow down depending on like the level you're on, and like it's cool, but it's different. Like, this feels like Tetris in like Mizuguchi's world, right?
The researchers gave this phenomenon a name.
Did that make fall 2018? Or this was announced in June 6, 2018, and it came out fall of 2018? Did it make it? It's so good in VR. The thing is, you could play it outside of VR, just like you can play this outside of VR, but if you've never played it in VR, you've not really played it. If you want to know how it won like Game of the Year or some places. Later, Sai.
Emotion running through our veins. Heartbeat. Love is making waves. Emotion running through our veins. Heartbeat. Love is making waves. I'm facing my fears.
Bye. This ain't gonna... Is this gonna be on a Quest 2? The good thing about like Lumina's also is it's such a vibes-based puzzle game, and if you get good at it, you can play for hours without stopping.
Emotion running through our veins. Heartbeat. Love is making waves.
Announced in June, comes out in fall. They've done it before. Gun to my head, does Silksong show up tomorrow? Yeah, I think it does. Absolutely. And, you know, fuck you, it's gonna be incredible. Oh, man. Silksong is so... Six years ago it was announced? Look at this movie. It looked this sick 6 years ago. Look at this. 6 years ago it looked this good. Like, eat shit, Claire Obscure. Fuck you. People are like, no, I'm mad at the developer. I'm mad at the developer for making me wait for so long. It's like, who are you? Have you ever created anything in your life? How dare you? How dare you? Shut the fuck up. Sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Look how good this looks. I mean, it's like, oh, you remember Hollow Knight, right? Hollow Knight. Well, what if we just took Hollow Knight and we turned it into like the best feeling game of all time? It's like these fucking meme lord idiots. They should be dragged into the street and beaten. It's gonna be so good. It's gonna be so good. What do y'all think about this fucking Marvel game? I don't know if I could watch this shit again. I need a crossover. I need a crossover. I want to be fucking Jean from God Hand and fight Captain America. I don't want to be Captain America. It doesn't look as nice as like a Guilty Gear game though, right? Right? Or am I out of pocket? Also, how many characters are they gonna have? Because 4-on-4 means you should have a lot of fucking characters. Yeah, exactly. I want MVC4, but like, I'd be fine that this wasn't MCV4 if this was also a crossover. But I mean, you know, I don't really want to. You know, ArcSys doesn't have as much of a something to pull from, right? Now, if they did like DC versus Marvel or fucking Marvel versus something, you know, I don't want to be sole bad guy or anything, but Marvel versus DBZ, honestly, I don't give a shit. Just something that has a universe with a lot of cool characters. That shit would be wild. Marvel versus DBZ. I do love Storm. When did this shit come out? Why? Why 4v4? Is it really coming next year? I mean, the game has to at least have... I mean, I don't know. If it's 4v4, they need, what, 20... I mean, third. I think they need. They wouldn't have 32. You have to at least have 24 characters, right? I mean, it's 4v4. You don't want everybody running the same fucking characters. Can they do 24? They can't do 24. How many fighters do they have? 16? How many characters are in Guilty Gear at launch? Were in Guilty Gear at launch, or can I just say it? I feel like they're cooking here. There's a demo for this coming in 2 days. Who's the composer on this shit? What else is good, yo? This shit looks pretty sick, right? 15 characters at Guilty Gear at launch. Yeesh.
Hush now, Olvi. Close your eyes.
What about Fighter Z?
Dream beneath the darkened sky.
Fighters.
My little one, the night has come. The wind still hums its silent song. I follow your steps through ash and clay. Every step leads me astray. With trembling hands, I search, I yearn. Yet what has passed cannot return. The shadows rise and twist your voice. I cut them down without remorse. The stars above beheld my cry, but only echoed back the sky. I call upon fire to ignite my wrath. I call upon the spirits to light my path. Speak to me, love. Let me hear your breath. And never again your howl of death.
Dude, like, I'm such a fucking mark for poems in a trailer. A Souls-like deck builder. What's the best trailers that have poems like that? Make a playlist of poem trailers. There was one from recent years that I really liked. I'm trying to think of what it was. Was it the Conscript trailer? God. Yeah, this one.
Peggy 16.
I have a rendezvous with death. At some disputed barricade. It may be shall take my hand and lead me into his dark land. And close my eyes and quench my breath. It may be I shall pass him still. I have a rendezvous with death. On some scarred slope of battered hill. When spring comes round again this year, and the first meadow flowers appear. God knows, 'twere better to be deep. Pillowed in silk and scented down, where love throbs out in blissful sleep. Pulse nigh to pulse, and breast to breast, where hushed awakenings are dear. But I've a rendezvous with death. At midnight, in some flaming town. When spring trips north again this year. And I, to my pledged word, am true. I shall not fail that rendezvous.
Poetry, dog. Yo, what are the best songs from Claire Obscure? There's too much to that soundtrack.
Another relapse, huh? Get well soon. Maybe it's too much for someone like you. Delusional. It won't always be so easy. You still look a little unwell.
Closed beta on Steam. Weird. Tome 2 looks good. Never played the first one. Microvania? What is all this shit? Any other recommends? Oh, this one looks... I saw this one looks weird.
Hi, I'm Matt.
And I'm Millie, and we are making a game called My Arms Are Longer Now.
It's a 2D comedy game about a very long arm that does heists, or more specifically, your very long arm that does heists.
Yeah, Mr. Papa Shot. Because I am done on both my leagues. Well, I'm in 3 leagues. The full counter league was everything you got in the draft, though.
Or how hairy your arm is. Maybe you've got freckles, or maybe you're injury prone, or maybe you just need a good bath. We don't know where you're sticking that thing.
And let's not forget the wealth of accessories you can put on to make your arm feel like $1 million, or like you just got out of hospital.
All of these options are available to the player from the start of the game, with even weirder ones you can unlock in later levels.
My Arms Are Longer Now is estimated to release sometime around 2026, so make sure to wishlist so that you're notified when the game does release.
And leave some comments in the chat for any arm customization ideas that you have.
Enjoy Frosty Games Fest and all the cool games that are getting shown off.
— Since we've got...
Nick did pick up a game. He bid on Lumines, Silent Hill, and that point-and-click adventure game that has live-action horror also. That's the only one he won, though.
But all the time in the world. Let me tell you a story. Because they knew that their sovereigns would support them in return. Not hate. Reality is not to turn to lands were part of every great adventure. Above all, it was a time when the strength of warriors came from love, not hate.
It makes me anxious seeing all these games. Yeah, Luminous. I mean, I'll say it now because the thing is I couldn't bid on Luminous, right? But that would have been my pick for this week, of course. I mean, I think Luminous can and probably will score like a 90. I don't know, y'all. Maybe it's time to go to bed.
Almighty Sun, guide my path in this hour of darkness. As the shadows of the abyss close in, let your sacred light banish them. And if I am to fall, let my flesh turn to ash, so my soul may ascend to you. Consumed in your flames for all eternity, now and forever. Crisol.
Sick key art. The thing is, like, if the new Lumines has a different vibe, right? Lumines used to be like more techno or whatever, but like if I'm playing Lumines, like the way it shifts from one song to the next, and like it starts playing like a classic Lumines song, I'm gonna lose my mind. And you know they're gonna do it, right? You know what? I don't want to fucking wait. I'm gonna pick up a Lumines game. What is the Lumines game that's on Switch? I remember Luminous 2 had like music videos, which was a choice. Fucking Luminous 2. I mean, I had regular. Remastered? Yeah, I want to play something on my Switch 2. Although my fucking Switch OLED screen mogs my Switch 2 screen. This is there's not even any Lumines gameplay. Whatever. What about the game Nivalis? Is that thing still not out? Or like Death Trash or whatever? These fucking indie games that have been in development forever. Anybody see anything like that? Or just more new fucking indie games? They don't even finish the ones that get announced the previous year. They just keep announcing new ones and nothing gets finished. Eat the rich man.
Welcome to the most dangerous game show in the world. The rich are out of control. Now we eat them. Welcome to Eat the Rich. In this game, you can team up or betray your friends, compete in mini...
I'm out. I like the title though. Constance looks cool. Y'all seen this shit? I just don't know what's good, so I don't know what to click on. Everything's good. Anyways, I'm going to sleep. Have a good